Hello there, my friends. Have you ever made your own butter at home? It's easier than you think, and yes, we are doing it 3 ways. With a stand mixer, a hand mixer, and just shaking a jar. We'll run all 3 side by side so you can see exactly how they compare. Thanks for joining me on Step by Step Foods. I absolutely love trying new things in the kitchen. If you enjoy learning about food, then please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive into it. Today we are churning cream into gold with just 1 ingredient. All you need is 33% whipping cream, also known as 36% heavy cream in the US. Both will work just fine. You should definitely use cold cream. Straight from the fridge works perfectly. For the stand mixer, pour in the cream, use the paddle or whisk attachment, and start slow. For the hand mixer, same idea. Pour in the cream and go slow to avoid splashing. It takes a bit longer and can get messy, but it works. For the jar method, fill a mason jar halfway with cream, seal it tight, and start shaking like crazy. After about 10 minutes, you'll hear a thunk. That's your butter separating. When the cream thickens but hasn't fully churned yet, it's a good time to use a spatula to reincorporate anything stuck to the sides of the bowl so everything churns evenly and fully separates. At this point, you can increase the speed to medium with less fear of splashing. In all 3 methods, you'll notice the same thing. The cream turns thick, then suddenly splits into yellow butter clumps and cloudy liquid. That's the magic moment. Here's a close-up of what it's supposed to look like when you know you're ready for the next step. That liquid is traditional sweet buttermilk. It's not the thick cultured stuff, but it's totally usable. Now it's time to strain and wash the butter. All 3 methods get strained and treated the same from here on out. If you want to save the buttermilk for other things, then knead the butter a few more times to get out as much as you can. You can use the buttermilk in pancakes, muffins, biscuits, or even marinate chicken in it. It's always good to limit waste in the kitchen when possible. Now this next step is key, washing your butter. Butter holds on to leftover buttermilk, and if you don't rinse it out, it can make butter go rancid more quickly. You can rinse it in the sink with very cold water, but for demonstration purposes, I'll rinse it in a bowl with some ice to prevent it from melting. You'll see cloudy water come out. That's the last of the buttermilk. Clean butter equals longer shelf life and better flavor. If you want to add salt, now is the time. I know I said you only need 1 ingredient, and that's true. But for those of you who prefer salted butter, just add a 1/4 teaspoon per cup of cream that you started with to make it similar to store-bought butter. For this batch, I'm not going to add anything and just stick with straight cream. Then go ahead and knead it the final times to get all of the water out. Now comes the most satisfying part. Shaping it into butter sticks. You can use silicone molds or just wrap your butter tightly in parchment paper. Chill it until firm, and just like that, you've got homemade butter sticks. No preservatives, no additives, just cream made better. And that's it. You just made real butter 3 different ways with just 1 ingredient. Now I've got 3 pro tips for you. Let's shoot them off. Number 1, any cream above 30% will be okay to churn into butter, but a higher fat percentage will churn faster. Number 2, adding salt will help to extend the shelf life, but it's not as effective as ensuring all of the buttermilk is out and excess water is squeezed out. Number 3, using fine salt makes smooth butter. If you go with coarse salt, then the butter will feel more textured. It all just depends on what you're going for. Which method are you going to try? Comment below, I'd love to hear. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your foodie friends, and subscribe for more no-fuss foodie DIYs. Thanks for hanging out with me on Step by Step Foods. See you next time.